Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Below Dexpert. It's a podcast that recaps current Below Deck seasons with two Midwest millennial siblings. I'm Morgan,
I'm Lane.
and today we're recapping Below Deck Med Season 8, Episode 13, High Stakes.
This episode name actually makes sense.
You literally say that, or it doesn't make sense the first sentence after I say it.
I mean, it makes sense.
Well, it's spelled stakes like Steak.
S.
So it's the food,
Yeah.
and they did eat steaks.
Do you know that I can read? Do you know that about me?
They can't see the word.
Oh. But they watched the episode, so that's kind of on them.
No, they need to know. If I didn't do this job, I wouldn't look at the title of the episodes.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, this iPad is actually fake. I stole it from a Verizon Wireless.
What? It was last week we said all you do is go like this.
Yeah.
I just typed all over my notes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
The episode's ruined.
Did I even, I was like, did I even finish the intro? So the way our episodes work is we start with two questions for each other based on this week's episode, since we don't watch them together. And then once we get into the episode, we focus on 2 to 4 main points throughout. For topics today, I have difficult charter guests, difficult returning charter guests, Kyle getting sick and not being able to work, and Lily finally getting the hang of it.
Bang.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Anyways, we're actually going to get to the episode. My question for you is, what do you think the guests were expecting at the big gay breakfast? Because, I literally, that's a genuine question. Why were rainbow pancakes so bad?
Yeah. We talked a little bit about this last week.
Yeah.
What did you want?
Exactly. Okay, so I thought about this a little bit today because I immediately wrote this question down because I wanted to get your opinion on it. But then I remember, were they the same people from last season that requested a big gay breakfast and Chef Dave did it? Oh, wait, no. Okay, wait, no. Now I remember, I'm thinking of Sailing Yacht. Have you watched the most recent Sailing Yacht?
Mm-hmm.
Where she made a big gay breakfast and it was like a theme. Every color of the rainbow was like a course.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that answers my question because I was like, oh, they had that really good one, but it wasn't them. It was a different charter on a different Below Deck.
Yeah. They were on last season of Med.
Yes, but they didn't have a big gay breakfast.
No. And everything went bad. The boat broke down, all that on the last season. But when you ask for that, it's what do you want?
I know.
You know?
That's my question.
What the hell do you want? This is your it would be like asking, us going on there and being like, can we have an American themed breakfast?
That's true.
And we're like, what? There's a
Eggs.
flag on there? What the hell?
Oh, see, I was going with the normal American foods, which is eggs, sausage, and then getting mad. Oh, he can only do eggs and sausage?
You can only do eggs, sausage, and bacon and pancakes? It's breakfast. What the fuck?
That's actually a really good comparison. So, okay, that was my question. What's yours?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. See you, everybody. Great episode. Be back next week.
See you next week. No, I'm kidding. Don't. Hey, knock it off.
Okay.
This is a fake iPad. I'm just stalling for time.
And he also can't see.
No. So was Toomey making fun of the guests, asking for local Brazilians in Italy?
Oh.
What do you think about that?
Okay, yeah. What was in her interview? What'd she do to make you think that? Because she did something to make you think that, right? That she was making fun of the guests?
No, she said that in the meeting, the pre-charter meeting.
What'd she say?
So they were reading the preference sheets.
Yeah.
and they wanted local Brazilians.
No, I know, but oh my gosh. We might have to cut this out because we're not understanding each other right
Okay.
now. I said, what made you write that question? Like what?
Keyboard. I got some editing to do tonight.
Yes, he does. Are you not understanding me right now?
No. What? Please
Okay,
explain.
so read your question again.
Question of the day. Was Toomey making fun of the guests asking for local Brazilians in Italy dumb?
Was she making fun of the guests?
No,
Dumb?
okay, yeah, maybe the wording is tripping us up. Was it? Yeah, okay. I'm definitely gonna have to cut this out.
Because what's happening right
Okay,
now?
do you think she was dumb for making fun of the guests for asking for local Brazilians in Italy?
Such a loaded question. Like,
Do you think it
could have
was
been
dumb?
so much shorter.
Yeah, I should have just, went with it instead of reading word by word. I don't think a lot when I take notes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to answer this. Yeah, I thought that was dumb.
Cool. Anyways,
Oh my god. In the final version of this, Lane's just not gonna have a question of the day.
no, it'll be, do you think it was dumb? You say yes. Cool. That's it.
That's all it's gonna be. That would be hilarious.
I had a whole thought process behind it, but we can just move on. I'm over it. I'm done.
All right. We got to get into this for you guys. We are 18 minutes in. I'm so sorry.
I got a lot of editing to do.
Yeah, you do. Anywho, so we start with Lily and Captain, and of course it goes totally fine.
Yeah, they made out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
No, Lily says she's motivated to get better, and she's gonna do what she needs to do. And Captain Sandy's like, cool. And then that's it.
Yeah.
And then Toomey is like, I was hoping she got fired.
Yeah.
This is making me feel like more like Toomey's just not a great manager.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, this is another example.
She's still acting like she's second stew.
Toomey is?
Yeah.
I know. Like, her attitude is second stew.
Yeah. It's like, I wish she would have got fired.
Yeah.
It's like, no manager wants that.
No, exactly.
Unless it was something horrible,
Right. And Captain Sandy even said that to Toomey, I feel like you need to manage her.
Yeah.
And she's like, yep, got it. I wish she would just get fired.
Yeah.
So you're saying you want to be like she's saying she wants the perfect staff so she really doesn't even have to manage.
She's like, okay. Toomey's like, okay. I have Kyle, who is terrible for the entire boat. Love him. Big fan of him.
Yeah.
This girl that we brought on to help us, who knows nothing, she's got to go. She's got to go.
Yeah.
And to teach her, we're gonna have her teacher be the girl that hates teaching people. Put that there.
third stew.
Let's send it. It's like, what is it? Figure it out.
Yeah, I know.
Take business 101.
I know.
You'll know what you're doing after that.
That's true. Yeah, I agree. I think. I've been
Sorry, I
rooting
just
for
got
her.
so heated
Yeah,
there.
you did. You get really heated when it's mismanagement in business, you know?
Do I really?
No.
You should have just said yes. Got a whole degree behind that.
You act like that happens all the time.
It happens all the time.
It does.
No. This is a wacky episode. It
what
gets
is-
weird when we record late at night.
Yeah, because this is past my bedtime. So that happens, and then Toomey says that, so Captain calls Toomey in, and Toomey's like, yes, Lily has a really good attitude, and she's being, positive about it, and I'm like, girl, how do you really feel about her?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? So that was a little annoying, I think. I think it was kind of mean.
I'm very annoyed by Toomey this season.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I said I think that's mean when she said like I wish she would have let her go. I was like that's really mean. Like cuz even last
Yeah.
episode we said Lily really does seem like she's trying. Like we like Lily. It's just I think now we're seeing it was a lot of mismanagement. The fact that like Lily had to come up with her own method on her iPad like we were talking about. That's a sign of mismanagement,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, I mean, all we've seen is like Toomey coming down and being like, this sucks, you need to work,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. Like, that's not how you manage.
Yeah. And if that's really what's happening and they're not just cutting
Yeah.
that sucks for Lily.
You always got to take it with a grain of salt.
I know.
But
I know.
it's also, and we've talked about this in the like couple episodes ago, I think. Toomey needs to spend one full day with her and she's going to get it.
Right.
But send Jess down there, who is very open about how I'm a learner, I'm a follower, I'm not a teacher.
I know. And did we say this last week? It would have been so simple for Kyle and Jess to run like a first, second on a charter while Toomey stayed down there with Lily.
Kyle is very good at what he does.
Right. And Jess is good at service too.
And
so like
Jess
those two could have handled it no problem.
Yeah, and Jess can pick up plates, take them to a table, and set them down.
Right.
That's all you need to do as seconds too.
So like I feel like if I were Toomey, that's actually what I would have done. Like I'll be down here. It's my job to do this and be the teacher. But
that is your job. As the manager, you are the teacher.
we just solved all the issues. They should ask us to manage these.
We could solve every season of Below Deck in 15 minutes. Just fucking relax.
Wow.
That was like 3 seconds. Solved it all in 3 seconds.
You are getting heated.
Oh!
So I said, oh no, these
Am I really getting heated? Just,
Say it. Say I am.
tell me.
These next charter guests are not fun. They were on last season. They were like a little rude. Now, yes, the slide wasn't there, which I would have been mad at as well. And what was the other thing? The stabilizers went out and the boat went crazy.
Yeah, that's like the more bad part of it.
What was the bad for them though?
It was
Like, how were they affected?
Well, I mean, the boat was like going like this
Right.
with the waves.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is like it definitely hurt the crew more. I think everything went flying and they had to clean a bunch of stuff up.
Yeah, but if you're paying that amount of money, you don't really want to get seasick.
That's the problem, is seasickness.
Yeah, when your boat's going like this,
Yeah,
you're
mean,
gonna puke.
I don't think I'd puke.
Want to bet?
Yeah,
All right.
that just reminded me of Workaholics. I thought you were gonna do that bit.
Bleh, bleh, not gonna puke.
No, I literally physically don't puke. He's like, I can't, you will not make me puke. No, this stuff is designed to make you puke. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna puke. No one's gonna listen to this episode.
I have some editing to do.
So Captain Sandy talks to Haley and Haley says she has a stomach bug. She is not coming back to the boat.
Bullshit.
You think it's bullshit?
Yeah.
No, Haley?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
She says she can't stop puking. She's like in the hospital. Or is she not in the hospital? She's in a hotel room?
She's pandering for money on the streets.
Oh my god. So anyway,
No,
Haley's not on this
I don't
charter.
know.
Kyle also goes down with a migraine and doesn't come up for like the whole first day for charter.
Yeah. Remember when he was talking shit to Lily about doing that?
Yeah, I think he thinks it's different though. Because
Well.
like Lily was a hangover. Like she drank too much and Kyle's is a migraine, which he objectively didn't do anything to get.
Well, he didn't drink enough water.
I don't think that's what causes a migraine.
I'm pretty sure. I've done no research. I'm pretty sure.
So what's next? Oh, Chef Jack talks about like the Brazilian steakhouse dinner. And he's like, I would put my steak against anyone's. And I was like, he's so cute.
Yeah. We love Chef Jack.
We do. I was like, anyone's. And then Max is complaining about breaks and being on nights, and that's just kind of the foreshadowing of the whole episode with Max. So, what's next? What you got next? Or am I just gonna go through my notes?
Go for it. I haven't even looked at my notes.
See, Lane needs so much time, right? He's got to watch the episode twice, go do all of these notes, pages and pages of notes, right? And then every week we just go off of my notes and he just says, yep.
Really, what I need to do is watch the episode twice, write down the 4 things I want to talk about, and
Literally.
because I know what you're
So
talking
many
about. I'm
notes.
not like, oh, yeah, I kind of remember that. Like, yeah,
We are good at this.
we're very good at this.
So good. We have such a
Share
like,
with your friends.
we have such a process that we go through every week, you know, just making this episode just perfect. This is all scripted, guys. All of
Yeah.
it. We literally thought of all these jokes ahead of time.
Watch this. Gun sound effect. There is like a 15% chance I remember to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
If I do, I'm going to cut that out, though. And it's going to be...
Okay, let's go to the lunch. The lunch that they have when they first get on charter is lobster spaghetti. I get so confused here. So they're having lobster spaghetti. They have asparagus with mint sauce that they complain about because they're like, mint and asparagus? I don't know. I also have that reaction. I don't think I'd like mint on asparagus, but I don't know because I haven't had it. And then beluga caviar, which is like the most expensive caviar you can get. So then they ask for baked potatoes. And I say, baked potatoes? Where do baked potatoes fit in with all of that stuff?
They're like, what takes a while to cook that it only took me a second to think of? Baked potato. Okay.
First thing that came to my mind that takes a long time to cook.
Yeah, and I want to throw it off the side of the boat, but complain that it's in the water. Baked potato. There it is.
Yeah, they're like, and so they ask for baked potatoes. Toomey goes down and she's like, is this something you can do quick? And Chef Jack's like, no.
It's like, well, I don't have a nuclear reactor. It's going to take 20 minutes.
Can't just pop one in the microwave.
It's like I could, but they're going to throw it at my face.
Right. Oh my God, this is so funny. So then Toomey goes back up and they're like, and she's like, yeah, no, go on the, or it's going to take 20 minutes for the baked potatoes. And they're like, no, they're like, no, forget it. Scratch the baked potatoes.
No, there goes 1,000 off your tip.
That's exactly the vibe. If you wanted to go lower and lower on your tip, that's exactly how you do it.
Yeah.
Like you act like it's their fault, but really it's you being ridiculous.
We only brought like 14,000
Right.
for the tip. We gotta knock
We gotta,
it down.
yeah, we gotta act like this is not very good. So my other thought when they were complaining, when they said no to the 20 minutes, I was like, where are you going
Yeah. What do you have to do right
in
now?
20 minutes?
What do you gotta do? You got a dentist appointment? The fuck?
Gotta go pick the kids up from school?
Yeah.
You know, like you got a
What?
bedtime?
You gonna swim to shore? The hell? What are you doing?
So anyway, yeah, that was weird. Now what? Deck team is doing well. Captain Sandy's impressed with Luca.
Aren't we all? What a guy.
What a guy.
What a
Well,
guy.
maybe what a guy. I think the boys are gonna think he's cool, and the girls are gonna be like, I don't know. But anyway, Max doing the worm on that floor, I was like, that's disgusting.
My thought was he was way too committed to the bit.
Wait, yeah,
He should have done 2 to 3, got up, walked away, and cried a little bit in his cabin. But no, he did a full-on worm where they're like, you can get
They're
up.
like, what are you actually doing?
Like, you can get up. Like, we won't tell anyone about this. You should probably get up. Kept doing it.
He kept doing it. So my thought was, that's very disgusting that you're like wiping the floor with your face and your shirt. And then what I was like, that's disgusting on its own. And then he goes and lays on his bed. And I was like, he just put whatever was on the floor on his bed.
Yeah,
Did you even think about that?
not at all.
Wow.
No.
That's the main difference between you and I.
Yep.
That really speaks volumes.
Last time I wore this sweater, I blacked out in a bar in college.
And now you're blacked out on a podcast.
No. No.
No. Anyway, that was my
Haven't washed it ever since.
Where were we even at? Oh, talking about like Max doing the worm on the gross floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, that was gross. Kyle, oh, we already kind of said this. Kyle's going to the doctor. So yeah, he doesn't come back. And he's like a pretty big missing piece to this charter. For
Yeah.
real. Like, Toomey is, Captain Sandy said it best. She's like, Toomey is, poised?
Sure.
Oh, shoot. Poised could be wrong.
Poisoned?
No.
She was poisoned?
No, poised, like stoic. I don't know. It could be either one of those. And Kyle's like fun. Like Toomey wouldn't be described as fun.
No.
So
Not once.
she's not gelling really with these guests because their personalities just don't work out.
You could put Toomey in a ball pit and you'd never say she was fun.
Yeah, I know. I feel like she's like one of those people that tries to be fun sometimes, and you're like, ooh, you don't have to do that.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. So Lily is doing well. Lily basically does well the rest of this charter, and I think that's awesome. So Luca is showing Lily a lot of affection, and wait, Lily? No, not Lily. Jess. Jesus Christ. I literally
Yeah.
have Luca and Lily.
I was like, what?
Wow. Nothing is going to be usable from this episode. So Luca is showing Jess a lot of affection. So then Jess thinks she's getting more attached. And then they literally ask Luca, are you worried about getting too attached? He's like, no. And I'm like, damn, that sucks.
That's where a conversation needs to happen.
I know, but poor Lily. I mean, I know her mindset.
Jess,
what the Jesus Christ. Jess. I'm team Jess here.
I'm Team Luca. Unless they have had a conversation about it.
Yeah.
I'm Team Luca.
Yeah. So the part with Lara and the dancers was kind of funny.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, they're really hot to Captain Sandy.
Yeah.
I was like, that's an interesting conversation.
Right.
That they probably usually don't show on Below Deck, but they did, and I'm glad they did.
Probably not, because they're both into women.
Yeah. These guests with the dinner, the steaks.
Yeah.
That was like
oh my God.
That was like the cringiest, worst part of the episode. That made no, I wouldn't say worse. It was probably my favorite, but so Chef Jack's he's bringing steaks out, or he's sending steaks out, different cooks, like cooked different ways. So it's like medium rare, medium well, and he sends out medium rare, and the what's the primary? I was like, what's the word? The primary charter guest takes 2 pieces of the medium rare and then complains about it being medium rare.
Yeah.
You just didn't wait for the more well done one. Maybe Chef Jack should have switched it. Maybe Chef Jack should have sent the first one out that he knew the primary wanted.
He would have lost either way.
Yeah.
He sent out the right cut, or the right cook for the steaks, and he was like, oh, this isn't cooked enough. But if he sent out like medium or medium well, you'd have been like, oh my God, this is a hockey puck.
You're right.
It's like, no, it's not.
You're so right. He would have done that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I wish that would have happened. Oh my God, this is a hockey puck.
Yeah, it's like, no, I bet it tastes better than any steak I've ever had in my life.
And then it was like so weird watching them and the contradicting opinions of the guests. So the primary's complaining about that.
Mm-hmm.
Then one of the other guests is complaining that it was like bland. And then the primary's like, oh no, it was not. It was great. It was seasoned really well.
Yeah, they forgot to coordinate what they wanted to complain about.
Yes. But then But then he's like, gets up and says something about it being mediocre. Like, oh, the dinner, so this is the premiere now. Oh, the dinner was mediocre, but the dessert was really good. And then in the next second, like, I think one of the crew members said, how was it? And he's like, great.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you saying? What do you believe?
Yeah. It's just the type of people that just love to complain.
Yeah.
Like, you could give them everything in the world. They'd be like,
Yeah.
it doesn't come in purple.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that was the whole dinner.
They're
Max
like, I want to get on TV.
Max is literally just getting worse. He's now complaining about just working at work.
Yeah, he's kind of a bell curve because he was horrible, getting better,
Yeah.
getting better.
That's true.
Yeah.
He really is, because he's literally complaining about work. Chef Jack asks him to do dishes. He's like, oh my God, can I just not do something for a second? And I was like, well, on your break.
Well, like, yeah, when you're not being paid to do it. Yeah, for sure.
You can definitely do that when you're not being paid to do
Yeah,
something.
that would be like if someone, like my boss came up to me at work, like, hey, can you work on this spreadsheet? Like, oh my God, can I get a second to myself, please? Can I get 15 to 30 to 2 hours of just not doing anything? They're like, no. You get paid hourly, dumbass.
It's literally what it would be like.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do now? Another task?
It would be
Yeah,
like...
I'm literally asking you to do another
Yeah,
task.
pretty much. It'd be like if a basketball coach threw like a basketball at an NBA player and he's like, nope. Just kicked it into the stands. Like, no, that's what you get paid for. That's pretty much it.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, it goes in that hoop up there.
So many good comparisons. So now Toomey and Jess are being nice to Lily because she's actually doing her job well.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that bitch.
They
Oh,
like
she
her
made
now.
a bed. Oh, I love you.
Literally, they're like, oh, we actually can like you now. So if I were Lily, I'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You hated me and didn't want to help me.
Yeah,
And now you think I'm cool because I finally figured it out?
right?
So mean.
Yeah.
So we're basically at the end of the episode. Max continues to choose to be an asshole by lying about saying there was no food available for him, but
What
there
did he
was.
want?
I think he just wanted to be an asshole. I literally think because even Lara said, what was the point of just coming up here and complaining about that?
Yeah, because like it reminded me of like Culver. Because Culver's like, I need protein, I need a bunch of food.
Yeah, but Culver took care of it himself. Like, he didn't expect anybody else to do it.
Yeah, well,
I think Chef helped him sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think he would have done it on his own.
and like even I would be a little annoyed if, because there was a big thing of pasta and a big thing of steak.
Yeah.
I would be a little annoyed if it was just pasta. It'd be like, I'm usually more of a protein person.
Okay.
But there's a huge thing of steak.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What
I thought
else
you
do
were
you
like trying to
want?
defend him. I was
No,
like, okay, but there was
no.
steak and pasta. Like, what else is, like, yeah.
That's all you need. You're fine.
And it's like, you're getting basically paid to eat it.
Yeah.
Like, you're
By
not.
a world-class chef.
I know. It's a very silly thing to be an asshole about.
Yeah. He was just in a bitchy mood.
So that's where the episode ends. Captain Sandy's like, I think you should apologize or something. And he's like, no. And he walks away. I am going to assume it is nothing. They're building it up like it's something. But maybe not. Maybe he's going to like go off the boat or something. But I would bet that it's nothing.
Yeah, let's just hope he doesn't wake up without a boner.
Oh, God. Yeah,
God
that would
forbid.
be bad. And then another thing in the coming up on Sandy putting Luca on blast accidentally in front of Jess.
Yeah.
I was like, Sandy, you have no idea what you're doing right now.
I know. I was like, oh, fuck.
She's like,
Bullshit.
Luca, you like her. I can see it. You like her. And Jess is like,
Yeah, just as like
Just like, what the fuck, Sandy?
just as like taking a knife out and saying he's like, oh, and just walks away. Luke is like, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Sandy.
She's gonna fucking kill me.
And then Haley is still sick, and then Laura also gets sick.
And then the girl Luca's talking to is Katie.
Yep. Which is weird. I don't remember her. I feel bad because I've watched all the seasons, but I guess I didn't watch that season very intently.
She is, I could be completely wrong here, but I'm pretty sure she was the chief stew
Yeah.
on,
Like a couple seasons ago.
I think, yeah, not last season, season before. And her and Courtney, like halfway through the season, they lose, or one of the stews gets fired. They bring on another one. I think her name was Delaney. She wasn't doing well. So they took on the rest of the charter, just those two.
I literally don't remember any of that. That just goes to show how bad my memory is. I recall none of that.
I don't know. I think I watched that season twice for some reason.
Yeah.
Or I just really remember it. It might have been the first season of Med I watched.
And you know what?
I don't know.
It's like there's so many I haven't watched all the Below Deck seasons, the original
No.
Below Deck. There's so many different people to remember. I don't think my brain can possibly
Oh, I know.
remember all of them.
Every now and then I'll go on Below Deck on Reddit, and I'm like, who the hell is that?
I know. Oh God, I stay off Reddit.
Yeah, don't go on Reddit.
Anyways, do you have a secret word?
No, but I can come up with one.
I got one.
All right.
Rainbow pancakes.
Yep, that's a good word.
That's such a good secret word.
Rainbow pancakes.
And this secret word means more than any secret word that we've ever said before, because this episode was the weirdest one we've ever put out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Seriously, if you made it this far,
That's what I'm saying.
that's okay. Yeah.
That's what, like,
If you made it this far, you like us a lot.
yeah.
Or you're not listening at all.
And yes, that too. Well, they have to listen if they're going to say rainbow pancakes.
That's true.
So-
if you just woke up 10 seconds ago, you got to watch the whole episode.
Rainbow pancakes puts you at #1 fan status if
Yeah.
you comment that. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, guys. But for real, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We always want to say thank you. We like doing this for you, and keep liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing with your friends who you think might actually think we're funny.
Yeah. Thank you. Honestly, if you got this far, thank you so much. Please leave a comment. Mm-hmm. Tell us something. The secret word. Tell us your thoughts. Do anything. Thank you so much.
Not anything.
Yeah, like don't hit someone with your car. Like don't do
Or
that.
don't be mean to me, because that's like not cool.
Yeah, don't be mean to her. Be
Yeah.
mean to me. I can take it.
Yeah, nobody's ever been mean to him,
No,
but
yeah.
there's plenty of people that have been mean to me.
Yeah, be mean to me. Like I can take it. I don't give a shit. But don't be mean to her.
I know.
She hates it.
I hate it. It's something I'm working on.
Yeah. I've been in the biz long enough. You can say whatever you want.
All right, guys. We honestly don't know if we'll see you next week because next week's Christmas, and I don't know if there's going to be a Below Deck episode.
I don't know, but if there is, we'll see
you
you
then.
then.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Yeah. So, do you want to hear the story about why I'm so late tonight?
Yeah. Okay. So just to preface this, Lane's like an hour and a half late, maybe only about an hour.
Like 2 hours late.
Well, yeah.
Because I wanted to be here at 6:30 and it's now 8:30.
Yep. Okay. So 2 hours late. So why are you 2 hours late?
All right, I will keep this very concise. So, after work, got off at 5 o'clock, went to the gas station, got some beer because I wanted to drink beer tonight. And I get back after a very annoying drive because I don't have any contacts or glasses right now, so I can't see shit.
That he hasn't
that's
had
on
since
me.
the middle of summer.
On me. That's on me. But my one of my headlights is out. So
Oh,
I
geez.
really can't see anything.
Oh my God.
Go to the gas station, come back, and I text our dad, who is a mechanic, and I texted him. I said, "Hey, can you fix my headlight tonight? I have to go to Dee Dee's." which is my name for her.
Yeah.
Have we established that?
No, I don't think you've ever said that on here.
So should I cut that out?
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't remember you pressing record and I got scared, so I looked.
I do that like 5 times an episode.
Okay.
But basically, I call her Dee Dee. Her name's Morgan. I call her Dee Dee. I've done that since I can remember, since I could talk. So I get back and I text my dad, "Can you fix my headlight?" And he goes, "Come out to the shop." I'm like, "Oh, cool. He'll actually fix it." I go out there. Our mom and a couple of their friends are out there drinking. I'm like, okay.
And mind you, today's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
It's a weekday.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, shit. That's going to delay me a bit. And Dad's like, "Hey, sit down, have a beer." I'm like, "Can you just fix my fucking headlight?"
Why did you think? See, this is already on you. Because to think that you could text Dad and he'd be like, immediately, "Yes, come out, I'll fix your headlight."
Well, it takes 5 minutes.
It's your mistake.
It takes 5 minutes to fix a headlight. You take out a bulb, you find the right bulb, you bring it back, you plug it in.
Why didn't you do it then?
Because I don't know what bulb to use. And all the bulbs are in his shop. I can't just be like, "Hey, how's everyone doing?"
Wait, I think you need to move the mic back a little. I think it's way too close to your face.
So anyways.
Guys, yes or no, are we ever going to get to the actual episode?
Yeah, this might be at the end of the episode. Who knows? I tried to make it short, but there's still a lot of story left.
Oh, no.
Not a lot. All right, don't.
And we're funny, okay? Don't click off. This is funny.
Yeah! We're funny!
Trust us.
Trust me, I'm funny.
Anyway.
So yeah, I do all that, and you know, the whole Midwestern thing, you can't be like, "Oh, hey, thanks," and then leave. You gotta sit down for a beer or two. Otherwise, Mom would cry.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, Mom would cry. And so I do that. I go inside. I'm like, all right, all I have to do, and I even texted you. I was like, all right, all I have to do is watch the episode again and look at my notes. I'm done. I'll come over here. And my roommate, who is my best friend, he comes clomping in the house. And I know from the second he comes in the house, I'm like, he was at the bar, wasn't he?
Oh, no.
And
Oh my God, it is literally only 7:30. This was only at like 7:30 at this point.
Yeah.
This is not like we're recording at midnight. I'm making it out to be like it's midnight because this is my midnight. I want to be asleep right now, but it's not actually midnight.
Yeah. He comes clomping in. He's like, Lane, where are you at? Like I'm anywhere other than in my room,
Right.
in the house, ever. And I'm like, ah, shit. And I tried to be quiet, but he's like, Lane, I know you're in your room. I'm like, God damn. And Ollie's all pumped to see him. I'm like, shit.
Oh, no.
Ollie's my dog. I don't know if I've said that. So he comes in, and I swear to God, I'm not making this up. He walks in. He's wearing a sweatshirt. He's an XL, right?
Yeah.
He's wearing a medium sweatshirt with a hole about the size of a dollar bill.
Okay.
And he goes, I traded my sweatshirt at the bar.
Oh my God.
I'm like, well, that was stupid.
What sweatshirt did he get rid of?
A Busch Light sweatshirt.
Okay.
I would have loved that. I
Yeah.
love Busch Light.
Yeah, you do.
I do. And so basically, he's hammered. He's in my room. About 2 seconds after he tells me about the sweatshirt, he takes his homeless person sweatshirt off and throws it at me. I'm like, okay,
Ew.
not getting out of this interaction anytime soon. He's like, let's go to the bar. I'm like, I gotta go record the podcast.
I gotta go report the below deck news.
I gotta go report that there's a drunk driver out and it's you. And so he just doesn't understand anything. I tried to stop him from driving,
Oh no.
but he did end up leaving.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And that was a moment of silence.
Okay.
I forgot to say it before that. But basically, I'm sitting at my desk. I'm halfway through rewatching the episode. I didn't finish rewatching it because I
Thank
didn't want
God.
to make you sit here until 9 o'clock. And I crack open a beer because I'm like, I need a beer for this. I take a drink. I set it on my desk. He looks at me, looks at the beer, grabs the beer and chugs it. I'm like, that's not what you need right now. And so,
I thought you were talking about Ollie there for a second, and I was like, okay, Ollie definitely didn't grab the beer and chug it, so that rules him out.
33% chance of getting that one right.
Yep.
Anyways, so yeah, my roommate was hammered and wanted to talk before this. I kept telling him I needed to record a podcast. He tried bullying me into going to the bar with him, and now I'm here.
Wow. I'm surprised you made it here, and you're not at the bar.
I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we wouldn't have had an episode this week, and everybody would have been upset.
Yeah.
Because we are huge.
We're gigantic.
Yeah. And a lot of people depend on us.
It's going to be huge.
All
We have some people that would be like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What? Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if we didn't post.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.